Happy Friday. Well, it's actually Sunday if you're watching this, or any day, I guess. You can watch this whenever you want. But for me right now, it's Friday. Friday evening, what is it? 6:01 p.m. I was supposed to film in the day, and then I was like, you know what? I'm going to film when I get ready to go out. And this is what I'm wearing. It looks like I'm casual. Hold on, I'll show you. But I am in it's a skirt. So I am ready to go out, but yeah, casual nights. I dress pretty casual anyways, if you must know. A t-shirt, and then I kind of dress up with some earrings. But anyways, it's 6:02, so it's a little darker. We've got some, regular light, a light, and then we have the natural light, but it's just not as good. But anyways, why are we here? Why are we hanging out before I hit the town? It's because, I've been compiling a list. It's called What I Love in Interior Design right now. I do these videos. I feel like this is like my third video I've done of this. But I feel like once or twice a year, I just like to spitball and show you fun example images of just stuff I'm really into in interior design right now. I was going to do a video of stuff I hate in interior design right now, but it's getting a little repetitive because a lot of the stuff I hate, I've already talked about. Whereas some of this stuff that I love is a little new, This is new stuff because every time I discover something, I put it in my little notepad. And, the other day I looked at it and I said, you know what? We've got a good list. Let's make a vid. So, let's just talk about stuff I love in interior design right now. From me to you. God bless. I want to start off with talking about matting for your photos or your art or whatever. And I've talked about matting before in the sense of like using colored matting or wooden matting. I'm always talking about matting. It's very fun. But I recently discovered I don't know if it was on Pinterest or Instagram or where I found this, but I'm really into the idea of triple matting. So it's like boom, 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 boom. However many mats you want. I'm really into that look, especially if the art is pretty simple or small. You can put a little small piece and then go boom, 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 triple matting. I'm into that right now. I don't have that done. I don't have anything like that in my house, but I'm into this. I'm into this matting. So what a start, huh? I guess I've never really talked about this very specific thing, but I do have this in my house twice. Basically, just a long sofa cushion. So I have two sofas. One is like a very large, almost mattress type. It's really good for guests, but there's no cracks in it, if you know what I mean. And then I have my other sofa, which again, doesn't have any cushions, if that makes sense. It's just one long sofa. Does that make sense? I had this in my Chicago place too. But that being said, I don't dislike when there's, 3 sofa cushions or anything. I'm just really into this sleek look of one long cushion on the bottom and one long cushion on the back, or just no cushions at all. Like the cushion is kind of built in to the sofa. I just think it gives a sleeker look. I think it also is just easier to make it look nice. Like if you have kids and stuff, if you have, a sofa like this, it's just easier to like rumble it up and make it look a little sloppy. Whereas when you have one long sofa cushion, it can look nice. Also, if you live in a small place and that's kind of where your guests have to stay, it's just better that way to sleep on. It kind of just feels like a mattress. When my dad stayed over, I set him up right on this couch. I tried to give him the bed, but he said no. He wanted to sleep on the couch. Honestly, this is a good couch to sleep on. I also just got it restuffed and it's good. You all know I love an art light, but recently I've been to unique art lights. An art light, that's different than just the regular brass or the ones that you kind of see in an art gallery. I recently hung this little yellow light above my giant piece of art in my family room. And I was like, whoa, why have I never thought of this? To just buy, a vintage sconce from Etsy or, any type of, I guess it has to be a sconce. really. But I just love the idea of hanging a sconce above a piece of art that's, you know, maybe mid-century or Danish or just really unique. I feel like this is a really good idea and you all should do it and send me photos because that's a good idea. Look how cute mine looks, you know? I guess you saw it in my home update. But yeah, unique art lights. Things I like right now. Okay, recently, Kate framed a scarf that I believe her brother designed or something. Like, he's a graphic designer, or he's not even a graphic designer. He's just artsy, and he made this scarf. I could be wrong. But anyways, the scarf has a bunch of little doggies on it and it's so cute. And Kate went in and got it framed. And I've talked about this in other videos of like framing like an old piece of clothing or I don't know, framing a piece of fabric or a scarf or just something sentimental that's made of fabric. We're really into that, Kate and I, right now. Actually, I got these scrap fabrics. Like this guy, I got a scrap fabric. And then this one is pretty interesting because it's like this unique pattern. It definitely needs to be like steamed and stuff, but you can kind of see it. You saw this if you watched a home update where we redid Kate's kitchen, but we were like, wow, this fabric would look really cool in a frame, like kind of floating. So yeah, I'm really into framing fabric or scarves, or if you have any other unique ideas. I think it's kind of cute also to frame, just something sentimental of yours. I actually have, wait, I'm gonna get another thing. I stole this from my dad. Hold on. This is my little memory box of just things from over the years, like so much stuff. Let's see if I can, wait. Look at this. This is cute. I look the same, don't I? Haven't even aged. Wait, this is so funny. I remember thinking this was so cute. It's just like a little chair made of wine bottles, caps. Looking back on it, I'm just like, whatever. But freaked out when I saw that. Wait, also, okay, now we're like going through memories. Okay. Look at this. Focus. Do you see these like little tacks? These are little tacks in a jar. You definitely didn't know me at this time, but I've always been very entrepreneurial, and I used to have this company called Tap and Tack where I sold like little tapestries, literally like this, that you could tack up on your wall, and they were like unique little fabrics. I mean, looking back at the fabrics, I'm not as huge of a fan, but the Instagram still exists. But that was kind of my first company. I honestly made like a little bit of money, but it came with this little jar of tacks, which isn't focusing. People love to bring up Tap and Tack, you know, tapestry and tacks. Really clever name. Okay, where was I? Oh, this is what I stole. So my dad's bow tie, if he's watching this, he's gonna be like, hey, you took this? Well, it broke one year. I think, yeah, it's broken, whatever. He wears this every year on Christmas, this little bow tie. And one year I just kind of took it because I was like, I don't know, it's cute to have. I like to have it, a thing of my dad's. But I'm like, if I could tie this in a little bow and frame it. That was the whole point of getting out this memory box. What else is in here? All right, last thing. Me, Kate, and Lindy. Can you see that? Me, Kate, and Lindy. I don't know what year this is. This is like, I think right when Kate moved to Los Angeles or something. Anywho, let's move on to our next item on the list. I'm always talking about thrifting something and then reupholstering it, but I'm encouraging that more than ever right now because Kate and I are working on a big project where we are reupholstering a bunch of items to be sold at our pop-up happy hour coming up. If you're in Los Angeles, come on by October 19th from 4 to 8. There's gonna be wine and a DJ. A lot of the iguns, basically everything that we're selling at this pop-up are items that we thrifted at the Brimfield Antique Fair, which we also filmed, so you'll also get to see that. But we thrifted a ton of chairs and items like that didn't cost a lot at all. And then we got fabric and we're having it reupholstered. So there's gonna be a lot of unique items for sale there. But what my point is is that you should buy something for free off of Facebook Marketplace or wherever, and then get some cheap fabric and reupholster. Because even if it costs the same as buying a new sofa, you're getting something so unique and special. So I just wanted to encourage it again. And that's what I'm really into right now, is reupholstering. I just don't think I'll ever buy something like a sofa brand new unless it's like a really cool vintage. Oh, I guess that's not brand new. I don't know. I just think having something so unique can cost the same. It's just a little bit more effort. So I'm just encouraging that. So again, if you do that, send me photos because I want to see it. Another thing I'm really into right now is a little table in your bathroom. I think it's so important to have a little table in your bathroom for when you take a bath, and a place you can put your iPad or your coffee or whatever it is. It doesn't or your book or whatever. I just think a little table in the bathroom not only looks cute, but it also has many uses if you want to take a bath. I also think it's really nice for guests who stay over. I feel like every time I have a friend visit or a family member, they're always putting like their toiletry bags on my little table. Okay, people, we're taking a quick break to talk about today's sponsor, Bombas. I'm always so excited to work with Bombas because I genuinely love and wear their products. Not only does Bombas sell premium basics, I own a lot of their socks and thongs personally, but they also have a really cool mission behind them. Bombas launched in 2013 after the founders learned that the most requested item at a homeless shelter was socks. And they donate their top 3 most requested items directly to homeless shelters. I personally love Bombas products because I am very particular about my sock height. New customers get 20% off their first purchase. So head to bombas.com/page and use code PAGE20 at checkout for 20% off your first purchase. Thanks again, Bombas, for sponsoring this video. And now back to my my nighttime hang. Another thing I'm really into is friends' art. Art that is by people I know. Right now, my home is filled with pieces of art that have been made by my friends. I have something by my friend Basma. Even Kate made me a piece of art way back in the day just for funsies. Love having that. I have an art by my friend Avery. Like, there's just a good feeling that comes with having art that's by someone you know. Even my big piece is by my friend Anouk. And I just love looking at pieces that I know are made by a friend of mine. Even if your friend isn't an artist per se, I just think if they have like some creative ability or if they painted something just for funsies, like, wait, let me show you this. Basma made me this just for fun on my birthday, just as like a little birthday gift. And I have it hung, or I guess it's just like with some painter's tape. Wait, I should put it here. But I love to look at it. And that's the bottom line. So hang your friend's art or your kid's art or just anything that is just semi-creative that someone you love has done, even if it's like a little menu they wrote out or something. Or a girl DM'd me the other week and was like, look how cute this is. She went to her friend's show. Her friend was in a band or something, and she went to her friend's show and she framed the set list, like the handwritten set list for them as a gift. I thought that was so cute. Also, another girl sent me a DM of her friend made her a painting of one of my photo shoot photos because her friend was like, what are you inspired by? And she sent her my profile and she painted her this. How cute is that? Like how fun personal art is. Okay? Just do it, okay? This one's kind of random or just, I guess, specific, but I'm really into where you place your mirrors. So obviously you want to have some mirrors in your home because it makes the space larger. But what I'm really into right now is the very specific placement of the mirror because you want the mirror to reflect a window or something. So it's not just reflecting like your white ceiling or whatever. So I'm really into placing your mirrors in a specific spot so that it either A, reflects a window, so you kind of get like double the light or double the nature, or having it reflect, a cool piece of art that's on your wall. Just angle your mirrors in a way that it's, you know, it's reflecting something, because otherwise it just looks like, you know, a white piece of art, kind of. Sometimes it's not possible, but I'm into it, okay? I'm into it. I'm also really into worn out wood furniture. Obviously, you want some nice wood furniture as well. And I'm not talking about rustic furniture per se, but I'm just not picky about having everything pristine. I guess I've never really been that way, but I don't know. As I've been buying things for this happy hour vintage sale, you know, some items have some wear and tear, and items in my house have wear and tear. And I just think having, you know, an armchair that maybe has like a few nicks in it, but then you get it reupholstered and it's just cool. I don't know. I like things that have a little life in it. So I guess that's not super new. You all knew that I really like, you know, used furniture that has like a story or a memory to it. Like I've said before, I want people to stand on my furniture, dance on my furniture. That being said, I do think there's some pieces that you want to keep nice that don't look good, worn and torn, but just being like more open to that look, I think, you know, opens up the possibilities of getting something cool for cheap. If you're just like, whatever, it's fine that it's a little, you know, worn and torn. I'm also into mix and matched dishware because, again, it's an affordable way to collect cool pieces. A lot of my dishware is from Utsuya no Yakata, which is here in Los Angeles. You can shop them online too. But I don't know. I don't need to like drop a bunch of money on having all my dishware the same. I like it to be mismatched, and then that way you can like thrift, and it's just a more affordable way to stock your kitchen. You know, when there's like a wedding registry and you get the, you know, 12 sets of Crate and Barrel whatever, which is fine, but I don't know. We're all on budgets, and I just think the little mix match look is nice. Oh, a car. Let's pause. It really is starting to get dark. It's fine. Maybe I should do like a full nighttime shoot. So many ideas. Anyways, what's next on this list? Oh, okay. If you watched a home update where we updated Kate's kitchen, she has a metal door that we painted, and obviously you can't like drill into it. So she was like, how do I have a curtain? How do I put a curtain on this? And we got she got these magnetic clips, and I think just throwing up a little piece of fabric is nice. I don't think every window treatment needs to be amazing. Obviously, in certain areas, you want to really ball out in that way. But if you have, you know, like a metal door or an area where you just really need something, you know, to block some light or you need some privacy and you want to take it up and down, just get these magnetic little clips and just throw a little, you know, fabric piece. This actually was one of the fabric pieces that was an option. She went with something else. I forget. I think it was green and blue, or I don't know. But a cheap way, especially if you know, are also on a budget, or it just doesn't need to be super permanent. Just go find a cool piece of fabric and magnet it up there. Right now I am into, how many times am I saying that? I'm into this. I'm really into having a collection of different colored candlesticks. I usually go with, you know, the darker yellow beeswax candlesticks, but recently I've been getting these dark green ones, and I have a little candle cabinet, which I think most of you know. But I think it's just fun to kind of mix that up depending on the occasion. Like I had my pina colada party, so I was putting out some fun colors or whatever. I don't think you should have, you know, a bunch of colors out at once. I feel like you want to kind of stick with either yellows or greens and maybe mix a little. I don't think it should be like rainbowy unless that's your thing, sure. But I'm really into, I guess, just different style candlesticks and different color candlesticks. These are some of the things I've been purchasing recently, and I've been into it. I've been into that. A wall-to-wall sofa is so good. I went to an event at the Future Perfect, which is an art gallery out here, and they always have these like galleries in like homes, and I think this one was at the owner of the Future Perfect. It was at their home, but anyways, they had a wall-to-wall sofa, which means wall to wall. Usually they have to be like kind of custom, I would say. But Kate actually is getting a wall to wall sofa. She found this one on Facebook Marketplace and we're picking it up. I'm helping her next week and it fits perfectly wall to wall in her place. That's just something I really love. Again, you know me, if you watch my channel, I love anything that looks built in. And so now I'm into built-in sofa looks, I guess. Kind of goes hand in hand with my really long cushion look. But yeah, a wall-to-wall sofa. If you can do it, you should do it. I would do it. My place isn't really like that, but I would do it. I feel like it would look really good in like if you had like a back like TV room or a basement or just something that's, you know, where you go and watch your movies. That's where I would do it because it's cozy as hell. Cozy as hell. Flat pack furniture. Flat pack furniture. Say it with me. Flat pack furniture. I think a lot of IKEA's stuff is like this, but I saw this reel or like a TikTok or something of this shelving unit, a built-in shelving unit. We love it, but flat pack furniture is just so easy to ship and therefore it's a little bit more affordable and the assembly isn't awful. And I think that's just a really easy way to find, you know, a giant shelving unit or whatever it may be. I really loved this guy and I saved it and I said, I'm going to show this on my YouTube channel and I'm into it. So flat pack furniture, a touch of tech. Kate and I have been talking about this a lot. We like a touch of tech. And what does that mean per se? It just means like if you have a really ugly piece of technology, whether it's like a music speaker or maybe your TV or you know, just instead of covering up something that is perceived as ugly, I think you just kind of embrace it. And I kind of am into this weird touch of tech, which kind of feels Gen Z to me. It's, you know, in the way that Gen Z wears clothing, Gen Z fashion is kind of like ugly. It's like, it's so ugly that it's good. That's kind of like the approach I'm taking with ugly tech in your house, basically. So a touch of tech is nice. I think it's just nicer to have the TV out or whatever it is, unless you can cover it in a way that isn't so obvious. I don't love, you know, the art that covers a TV, stuff like that. I just think go with it. Go with the tech. And last but not least, I saw, again, a TikTok or a reel of this girl who hung a giant poster in, I don't know what this room is, some type of reading nook or something. But I think a giant poster is so cool because it almost mimics wallpaper. Like I'm talking about a giant poster. I have a giant poster that's actually just right there, sitting there. I don't know what I'm going to do with it. I don't have a wall for it right now. But I think if you're trying to find a way to enter in something cool behind your bed or wherever, just get a giant ass poster. I bet they exist. I should do some research on this actually. I'll link some down below or in my newsletter. I'll link some candles, I'll link some posters, everything that I'm talking about in this video. Actually, I'll put it in a newsletter, so go sign up and it will come out next Friday. It's my way of persuading you to sign up for the newsletter. So yeah, into that, into a giant poster. I have a lot of giant art right now and I love giant art. I love giant furniture. It's just my thing. It's just what I like. And yeah, I have no more wall space for like a giant thing. Because I got this new guy above my bed. Wow, look how dark it is. It's time for me to go. What time is it? 6:30. I'm meeting my friends at this cider bar called Alma's. If you live in Los Angeles, go check out Alma's. And that's where I'm going. In my little skirt, in my little tee. I feel like I need to fix up my bangs. My bangs have really been bothering me lately. I think I'm going to grow them out. But what'd you think about a night video? What'd you think about this? Talking, sleeping, what's that song? Running, I know I want to go all night. Whatever. Yeah, I'm going to go have some cider or beer. I went on a Hinge date, actually, at this cider bar. That's the only time I've been there. It was cute. It was a cute bar. We had a nice time. So I'm excited to go back. And then we're just hitting the town. Just, you know, one of those weekends where there's not really anything planned, which I love when that happens because we're just like, okay, we don't know what bars we're going to. We don't know what we're doing. We're meeting up with some like random, well, not random friends, our friends. We're meeting up with our friends. Basma's obviously going to come with us. And that's that. It's dark. It's 6:30. I have 1 hour. I'm ready. So I'm just going to go lay down and maybe scroll TikTok, maybe hop on my Hinge, see what's up. Hinge has been kind of slow and annoying lately. I haven't like been dating that much this year. A little bit, but I just haven't really been dating. So gotta do that. Gotta be proactive, you know? Like one day I probably like should be interested in a boyfriend again, but I'm still not. Close. I'm very close. 2025, remember? That's the year I'm maybe gonna, you know, like somebody. That's my prediction, but we have no control. Let go. So if you're worried right now about anything, let it go. Release it to the universe. That's all you can do. Actually, I was gifted a tarot card book and it had actual tarot cards in it. And I drew this card today. Actually, I'll just put it up on the screen. I drew this card and I Googled it and I was like, what does this mean? It says large sums of money, enough money to help future generations. That's a fuck ton of money. A family business, a family of your own tradition. So, all right, I'll take money over a boyfriend. I don't know. I say that now and then I'm going to be like, I'm lonely. All right, I'm rambling. Let go and release and have a good day and let the universe do what it's going to do for you. Just trust. I'm acting very hippie right now. I'm actually very opposite of this. I don't really believe in anything, but I'm learning to let go. Let go. All right. Goodbye. Love you.